way, so.
Try it again, Carol. Try it again. Testing 1 2 3. 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 Okay, this is Don. We're at the Town of Western Civic Affairs. We're going to be starting the meeting here in about 20 minutes. We have Dave Schallenberg here. We have Pete Donahue on the other side of him. Yes. So this gentleman here is Pete Donahue. And I have to go through this with you folks because we've asked the town board here to make sure that everyone in the audience knows who's sitting at the table and who is who. But the town refuses to do that for us. They will not say who is who at this table. So really it's up to the people in the audience to guess who all of these folks are at the table. So I'm going to go through that with you again. This is Pete Donahue on this side here. This is Dave Schallenberg. That is Lynn Charney over here. This is Larry Merrick right here. The town clerk is Melissa Rowland. She isn't at the table. The attorney is also not at the table. And the town supervisor is not at the table. This person walking in now is the assessor in the town. So, as you folks are aware, in the last month and a half, we've been asking the board what's going on with the budget. Why do we not have a budget? Why are you late with the budget? Well, at the last minute, that was snuck onto the Towpath website. So, before I left, I did check that out. That is on the website for folks to see. The issue is when you have folks in a dirty town that want to play dirty, the kinds of dirty things they will do is what you've just seen. They won't hold the deliberations for the budget in view of the public. They won't do that in view of the public. What they'll do is they will mitigate that by making sure that they never have a quorum together while they're working on that budget. Because if they have a quorum together, then it has to be a public meeting. So what they've done is they've gone about this process and scheduled 2 or so people together at any given time to cover that budget. Not having a quorum together in order to manage that budget. So what they can actually do then is they can put that budget together and say there was never a quorum together discussing the budget. And that way, the people will never see what's on the budget until they post it online, which they recently did, and then no one will talk about that budget, no questions, there will be nothing about that budget except for the 3 minutes that each person has at the budget public hearing in 3 weeks. So basically what they've done is left the people out of the deliberations of this entire budget. So your 1.29 or 1.3 or 1.5% budget increase that you're going to see this year in your taxes, you didn't know that was coming. It was a total surprise. Not only that, but you weren't able to write to the town board members or call the town board members or meet with the town board members and discuss your concern about that increase in your taxes this year. Why weren't you able to do that? Because nobody knew there was going to be a 1.2 or a 1.3 or 1.5% increase in your budget till they posted it online very, very recently. So, dirty towns doing dirty things because they're dirty. That's what's happening here with this town board. So, the meeting's going to start in about 15 minutes, and they're red hot. they're red hot because I'm talking to you about stuff that they know they've done, and they're burning up. So what we're going to do here, we're going to sit down. We're going to let the next few minutes go by. We're going to see what happens, see what kind of response we get from those folks, and then we'll continue with the meeting. So do you have? I see that your budget got increased for the library.
The town, I haven't looked up the town board budget. Is that?
Well, they just posted it. You will not have seen it before today. They snuck it in real fast. So
I would have to look it up.
yeah, look it up so you'll see what you got. Because they're not talking. They're not telling. They didn't even tell you got a budget increase. How about that?
I guess I thought there was a budget anymore.
No. That's 3 weeks. But they won't tell you that either. It's online, but they won't. Now, so you can see they're smiling because they think this is a big joke. And this is the town of Western. These are tax-paying people here. This is no joke.
Don, what you're saying is not
no
really
joke
true.
whatsoever.
So
So now we got a response from them. Let's go with
And
it.
my name, yeah, sure. It's red line.
Hi, Len.